I always love playing November Rain because it's just such a moment. You know, Axl gets to sit down and you see all the lighters come out, and you know, Slash's solo is such a larger than life thing.
Hey everyone, I'm Katie Daryl, and now listen, Duff McKagan is my guest today, and 'tis the season for the solo album. Congratulations on Lighthouse, dude.
Thank you. Yeah. It came out, we were in Boise, Idaho. My wife sent me flowers, and I was at Courtyard by Marriott. My wife sent me flowers and a nice card. My manager sent me a cake. And then that was it. Like, okay, my record's out. I had a day off in Boise. Didn't really know what to do about that, but it's really nice. The feedback's been amazing on it. And that's really nice when you make a record like this, especially at the time. A solo record is a solo endeavor, but to make a solo record in a time of you really can't have anybody around, you can't have anybody into your studio. It truly was a solo.
And this was your own personal studio, right? Did you build this prior to the pandemic and it just worked out that, like, thank God I have this studio? Or is it something that you built during that whole process when everyone else was going out to Lowe's and Home Depot and building stuff at their homes?
Right. No, it was, I'd been looking for a place near my house in Seattle that I could put my gear up here, put my motorcycles in, etc. And I found a place near my house, an old recording studio that had been there. None of us knew it was there. And I took a look at it and I played acoustic guitar in there, and it sounded so amazing. And the kind of the vibe of the place, whatever had gone on there before was you could feel it.
I want to jump over to the song I Just Don't Know. And this is the one that features Jerry Cantrell. And so you take Lighthouse and you take I Just Don't Know, and there's a lot of pondering, wondering.
Yes.
You know, is that your usual behavior? Or do you only get into the pondering, wondering behavior and questions when you get into writing mode?
Writing mode is kind of a constant thing, so I think that the two do meet, you know. Okay. I don't go around life like in my house in the morning, like, and drink coffee and have a banana with my wife.
What's the point today?
What is out there? I don't do that, but when I sit down with an acoustic guitar and I write certain chords, certain minor chords, or certain open chords or something, it will take me into some thought process that's in me, and I get these. I travel so much, and I've been doing it for so long, and I study cultures. It's just a nerdy thing I've always loved to do. I read history books. Yeah, I mean, writing songs for me is just a huge outlet.
Sure. Of
these things I've observed and life, and without, you know, I don't try to uncover any particular person or anything like that. I have a little bit of experience, and sometimes I think I can be helpful. Yeah. And if I can, I will do it.
You're always in writing mode, right? So you're thinking, you're a thinker. You know, at what point and it's gotta be, right? Like, this is a great job that you have. You get to be a rock star. Like, congratulations, that's amazing. When does it feel like a job? Because there's gotta be days and moments, things, maybe it's right now, what part of this career feels like a job versus just like, wow, pinch me?
I guess the part that feels like a job, I would never say this, but if you ask for me to pick, you know, I mean, being away from your family, traveling, airports, it's not so glamorous, you know. You're jet lagged, you're trying to get sleep. It's a tough one. And now that our kids are grown, Susan gets to come out a lot with me, and now we're taking a big chunk off.
I know this is all about the solo album, and everyone needs to get the solo album, but I gotta ask a couple of GNR questions. And they're reflective though, because you are the pondering type. I would like to know, and it's, you know, everyone has their favorites, and I don't ever want to ask you what is your favorite now, because I'm sure it changes on a daily basis, or it's just a tiresome question. But what was Duff circa 1987's favorite Guns N' Roses song versus Duff circa 2016, getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, favorite song, versus now when, holy cow, there's new music. We never thought we were going to get that. Duff's favorite song.
My favorite song then, Rocket Queen, just because like we found this groove and we found all these cool connector parts that put that song together. Axl wrote a really cool lyric for it, and it became the soaring kind of song. Even on, like, I thought, Appetite was like this little record we made, that was going to be for us and our friends and some rocker people that
little record that I believe is still the best-selling debut album in the United States.
But we were just going in and recording the songs that we wrote for ourselves, and that some people in clubs really dug. So Rocket Queen seemed this kind of next step, sort of next level song to me then. So then you flash forward. You wanted 2016?
Yeah, 2016. I think that's right around your Rock Hall induction.
Okay. I always love playing November Rain because it's just such a moment. Axl gets to sit down and you see all the lighters come out, and Slash's solo, such a larger than life thing. Yeah. I do like playing the few new songs we have, Hard School and Absurd and The General and Perhaps.
Well, in the music video for Perhaps, when you saw it, the first cut, it gave you goosebumps, right? Because all of your loved ones are in there. Everyone's, Susan's in it. You have friends, even I think little J5, John 5, he walks by in a shot.
Randomly, right? Yeah, John 5's in there. Yeah. I think that video really captured the spirit of where the band's at right now. People are pretty happy. You see my wife out with me. We're in Rome. Yeah. It's epic. It shows you, just how we are right now. I think that Dan, who shot that video and edited it and put it together, just is really good at capturing how we are right now. Yeah. And it's a good time to capture us because we're having an amazing time.
Well, right now, GNR is on top of the world, but also you've got this solo album. It's called Lighthouse. And when I think of a lighthouse, I would naturally go towards maybe the color blue because oceans and what have you. But there's a strong green presence with this album.
There is.
The vinyl is green. You watch the music video for I Just Don't Know, and you and Jerry Cantrell are playing, and there's this green wall video screen above you. What is the significance of this green?
Cooge, who's my youngest daughter May's boyfriend, he's like a multimedia artist. He's really cool. They live in New York. He does, oil paintings. He paints people. He does sculpture. He does clothes. He does. And I sent him the song. If you would indulge me to listen to these songs, could you paint something to this? And he really got into the story. He just went for it. And the greens and reds are, I'm a little bit colorblind. I'm hue challenged, as I call it.
Okay.
But, I think those colors is kind of more melancholy, darker colors. There's light in there with the lighthouse and my wife, this white figure. Sometimes us all looking for that beacon of goodness or beacon of hope or that love. We'll go through what we got to go through to get that thing. And I think that's what all the greens and the reds are about.
Well, following the theme of green, I have a pop quiz for you. All right. A couple quick questions. It's okay to get them wrong because it's all fun and games. They're all based on the color green. All right.
Okay.
Where is baseball's famous green monster? What city is the green monster?
Boston.
All right. If you are jealous, you are green with
envy.
All right. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are green. Can you name 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I cannot. Cannot name one. Yeah.
Donatello, Raphael, Mikey, and Leonardo.
There we go.
All right. Mike Myers voiced a famous ogre cartoon. He had a donkey as a friend. The ogre was green. What's his name?
Yeah. The donkey. It's in my crossword all the time. I can't, I'm on the spot, man. I'm good at.
It starts with an SH.
Shrek.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. And a famous guy stole Christmas from Whoville. He was green. What was his name?
Grinch. The Grinch, of course. Yeah.
Duff, thank you for hanging out today. Lighthouse is the new solo album. It has a lot of great cameos. Like I'd mentioned before, Jerry Cantrell. I think your buddy Slash is on there jamming out.
Yeah.
It's a great get.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Hey there. Thanks for watching AXS TV. Subscribe, follow, like, and do all the good stuff. And make sure you leave a comment below. I don't know, just let us know what your favorite AXS TV show is, or who your favorite bands are, and what artists you're into, or just say hi, man. I'd like to be told hi. We love hearing from you. That's the point, all right? Keep it coming.